What's up, guys? Anthony here with Empire Music, empiremusic.com. Fender Custom Shop, 63P, aged Olympic white, red torque guard. Man, can't go wrong with that. I just shot a video on a black 58 with anodized guard, and I own that bass, and similar. And I own this bass, color scheme wise, in one of our Empire 58s. So I'm just kind of hitting ones that, I'm showing off ones that hit close to home today, which is kind of cool. So I love this color combination. I think it's eternally classic in a P bass or a jazz bass, whatever the case may be. I love Olympic white with the red torque guard. I think it's so cool. 62 hand wound pickup down here. 60s oval C and a rosewood board, right? So a lot of those characteristics are similar to what we get out of our Empire 58s, although we do a roasted one-piece maple neck and our own Empire exclusive pickup. But this is sort of like, this bass was kind of the inspiration a lot of the times behind that, because I love a 60, like an early 60s P bass, but I wanted to put our own little spin on it with the Empire ones. But if you want the true classic, man, this thing is spot on. It sounds great. I love the way a rosewood board sounds here. I'm so used to playing maple boards with my P basses. I feel like I'm kind of missing out sometimes. The rosewood kind of warms that up, and there's a certain, as I play, and in the intro, I could hear it here in the room. Hopefully it came across to you too. There's I don't know what it is, but there's a specific tone, or I don't even know. There's a character to the mid-range that happens with a rosewood board versus a maple board. And although I play maple board exclusively on P basses, I don't really know why. It's not like a choice I really made, just how it worked out. I love a rosewood board. I'm missing out on something. That's something I need to really explore more of. So alder body, like I said, quarter saw maple neck, rosewood board, reverse gear tuners, 1 3/4 inch at the nut, 62 hand wound pickup in there. That's pretty much it. The rest is all hands and just, attack. So we're gonna run through some of that. Full volume, full tone. Let's just move our hand around, we'll play with the pick a little bit. We'll hear some of the characteristics that we pull out of this. And again, with this winding on the pickup, a 62 hand wound, and the rosewood, there's a certain sweetness, there's a certain warmth that we pull out. I feel that immediately kind of struck me in playing it, but we'll kind of explore that together here. again, very very sweet, very smooth sounding bass. Fred Smoot, wasn't he? Who did he play for? He was an NFL player. But awesome sounding bass. And again, I'm not used to the Rosewood, and I'm really loving sort of the vibe that I get off of it, because it's making me react to it now, again, because it's kind of new. But I love the warmth and just how sweet sounding that mid-range character is. You really get it back here, where on a maple board it tends to bite and really cut through. I think you lose a little bit of the nuance between the positions with the Rosewood, but it warms it up so well. It's always a trade-off on that too. That's not like a right or wrong thing, or a good or bad. There's always a trade-off there, I feel like. From what I'm used to, it's almost like the tone's rolled off a little bit, even though it's not. But we're gonna roll the tone off and kind of get a little bit more of that. Really, it's like that lower mid-range character, and then the lows, the fundamentals are so strong with it. It's very, very nice. So we're gonna roll the tone back. It's gonna go to like 90, 85-ish, where I usually go. It's so funny, like how you react to something that you're unfamiliar with. And I know, like, I've played so many P basses on video in front of you guys and on camera here, and I always say we kind of experience this in real time here. That's the beauty of doing these videos, is minimal editing, if any, on these things. In fact, so much so that we're going to leave the word smoot in here. I'm going to make sure that Brent, who I'm looking at, leaves the word smoot in here when I say smooth. And what else was I even trying to say? I don't even remember. It's embarrassing. It's what I mean. This is real time, guys. But no, it's funny how you get a chance to react to something, and I'm so not used to a Rosewood board on a P bass that it makes me play a slightly different way. And that's the beauty of bass and instruments in general. Not to wax poetic on that here, as we're trying to demo this 1963 precision bass from the Fender Custom Shop. That's the cog here, but it's a cool commentary on, like, it's why buying new instruments is fun. And I always think I want to do a video just on that subject, and I won't sidetrack too far here. But, like, if you're used to playing something and then you just buy something else, there's some value in that. Even if it's something super cheap like a Squire or a Player Series, or just something different. I know even when I like buy an acoustic guitar and an electric guitar, all of a sudden, like, you get inspired to do something different and fire some new synapses in the brain there. I think there's a lot of value in that. It's really worthwhile. And just like kind of experiencing that here live with you guys, it's like, just not used to the way a P pickup attacks and releases on a rosewood board. It's fun to kind of experience that, especially playing with a pick and back here on my fingers. It's really like a very different sounding thing than what we get with maple. So that's the glory of it. Okay, I'll stop there. That's enough of that stuff. So, but awesome bass because of that. It's an awesome bass in general, but because of that, I'm really enjoying it and it's awesome. So I'll put a link here. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll put a link below to our current Fender in-stock inventory. Currently speaking, there's just this one here in the 63, and that could always change. I love the color. Never gonna go wrong. If you've seen me play out live here in Pittsburgh, I've definitely been playing my Empire P in this exact color scheme, and I love it always. So thanks for watching. Phone number at the shop, 412-343-5299. You can email me also. It's anthony@empiremusic.com. 63, Fender Custom Shop, precision bass, killer. See you next time. Thanks.